All right, so let's go through an example when our q value is not equal to 1. So it's asking us to find all possible rational roots of each polynomial equation. This one, I want us to look really closely before we label p and q. Notice that it is not in standard form. This guy should be in front in order to be in standard form. So really, this should be 10x cubed plus 3x squared minus 7x minus 4. So be very careful whenever you're looking at this. Make sure it's in standard form first. Okay, so here is my p-value. Here is my q-value. I'm going to list all the factors of p. So p is equal to 4. Remember, we really don't care about the positive or negative. We'll just put a plus or minus in front of all of our factors. Okay, so I have 1 and 4 and 2 and 2. My q value is equal to 10, so 1 and 10 and 2 and 5. All right, this is where it's going to get a little hairy. Okay, so usually our examples, the q value is 1, so we just divided all of our p values by one number. But now, look what happens. P over q, it's going to give me all my possible roots. So plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 4, all over plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 5, and plus or minus 10. Every single numerator number has to be divided by every single denominator number. So let's go in first with our denominator of 1. That'll be the easiest. So I'm just taking all of my p-values. So I get, let's put over here, our x values could equal plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, and plus or minus 4. Pretty simple. Now, I'm going back through and I'm going to divide all of these guys by plus or minus 2. So here we go. So I'm going to say this is plus or minus 1/2. 2 divided by 2 would give me 1. It's already there, so you don't have to list it again. Then I'm going to the next one. 4 divided by 2 will give me 2. 2 is already there, so I don't have to list it. So that's all of my factors that I can add for that one. Keep on going. All right, so next I'm going to have 5. So I'm going to say 1 divided by 5 is plus or minus 1/5. I have plus or minus 2/5 and plus or minus 4/5. So I couldn't simplify anything there. And then one more, y'all, stick with me. Let's do this in yellow. So here's my 10. I'm going to say plus or minus 1/10. Be careful on this one. So 2 divided by 10 was simplified to 1/5. I already have 1/5 there, so we don't have to write it again. And then I'm going 4 over 10. I can simplify that to 2 over 5, which is also already there. So here are all my possible values for my roots. So when you have a q value that is not equal to 1, be very careful and make sure that you are dividing every single number on top with every single number on bottom. All right, so there's the finding roots when q is not equal to 1. If y'all have questions, let me know. Other than that, I'll see y'all in the next one.